boys have any luck?
Does the phrase needle in a haystack ring a bell?
Try down there by Buck Creek. They might have got that far.
10-4.
I want those bastards found.
Sheriff, they killed one of the guards. They cut his throat.
Jesus.
Give his head.
What do you figure they'll do?
Keep running, make for the border, buy a little condo on a lake somewhere, and live happily ever after. There's only one thing standing in their way. 4,000 square miles of the roughest country God ever put on a map. There's not a road, not a town. Hell, there's places out there haven't even seen a footprint.
Sheriff? Who are those guys?
Strap it down.
Find Gates.
Louis Gates? But I thought that you...
Just find him.
Yes, sir.
Rise and shine, Louis.
What are you looking at? You were supposed to stop me after 3, remember?
Louis!
Hope you remember where we parked, because I sure don't.
Louis!
I didn't do it, and whoever said I did is a liar.
Busload of state prisoners went off the highway near Logan Pass last night. 3 escaped. They're headed straight into the Oxbow.
I don't do that kind of work anymore.
Louis, wait! The FBI showed up. Louis, they need one brought out alive. Deegan himself sent me to find you.
Tell Diggin he can kiss my ass.
You're gonna have to do that yourself.
Briggs,
Just talk to him. Otherwise, he'll chew my butt. Louis, please.
Deegan, I'm telling you what I told your deputy, not interested.
Now you listen good. I need you on this one. Drunk or sober, you're still the best tracker in the state.
You always were a charmer.
Briggs, is that mangy dog of his there?
Could use a bath, sir.
Well, I just got a complaint that he's been chasing deer again. Now, I want you to take Mr. Gates down to the county lockup. 15 days for wildlife harassment and failure to obey the leash law.
Leash law?
You shouldn't provoke him, Louis.
Hell, I shouldn't do a lot of things I end up doing.
You going in after them
convict, fellas?
Yeah, appears I am.
My cousin walked into them mountains 20 years ago. Never come out.
Any message in case I come across him?
Yeah, tell him to run off with his wife.
Come on, Zip. Where'd they go in?
Bottom of the ravine. Dogs lost the trail at the North Fork.
Armed?
More than likely. 12-gauge pump and 357 still unaccounted for.
That'll be 4,000 cash per man plus expenses.
You'll get what you're always paid. Not a dime more.
Come on, Zip. I guess we're going to jail.
Sheriff.
Gates! I don't give a shit about the other two. Sears comes out alive. If there's one scratch on him, you don't even get horse feed.
I'll treat him with kid gloves. What are you waiting for? Go on, get to work. Good boy, Zip. Looks like we weren't the only ones who got thirsty. Four legs or two. Come on, check it out.
off! Damn it, Zip. Almost let the air out of you. Make some noise next time, will you?
Hey, it's my hat, you know.
Howdy, boys. Relax. They ain't going anywhere. We'll go up and grab them at first light. Besides, I'm beat. Tomorrow we cash in, Zippy. Maybe we'll finally get that log cabin built. Think you could handle a real roof over your head? Of course, this ain't such a bad roof either.
What is it? Somebody's out there. And the kid? Leave him. He won't be back. Hell no. Not with a gut full of buckshot. What the hell was that? Hey! I'm getting out of here! God damn it! Come on! Shit! Who are you? Who are you?
beginning to wonder about you. Sears gave you any trouble?
No trouble at all. You know, we never talked about what happened. We should have.
There's nothing to talk about. My daughter's dead. Now, where's my man?
You want the rest of them? You ride in and find them yourself.
What the hell is this?
It's all that's left of your runners.
What?
They're dead.
All of them? What the hell happened?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? God damn it, don't play games. I don't know!
I was moving in. Everything was fine. Then I heard gunshots. When I got to where they should have been, all I found was that shirt and enough blood on the ground to paint this office. No bodies, nothing.
You expect me to believe this cock and bull story?
I don't give a damn what you believe. All I know is that I've wasted 4 days and I'm out 12 grand.
Where you going?
Sheriff?
I need a drink.
Sheriff Gates is...
Just leaving.
I'm not finished with you. I want some answers.
Well, that makes two of us. Looking for Professor Sloan.
Over there.
Where's Professor Sloan?
Over that way.
I know, he didn't even write
Excuse me, I'm looking for Professor Sloan.
No, he didn't even write Probably dropped her on the side because there wasn't any evidence of bones or clothing to indicate otherwise.
Excuse me. Where the hell is Professor Sloan? And please don't ask me to go over there. I've already been over there, and over there, and over there.
Who wants to know?
Give me a break, lady. It took me 3.5 hours to drive up here to meet this guy. I'm about ready to sick my dog on somebody.
You call that a dog?
Would somebody just point out the old fart?
LD. Lillian Diane. You're not the first person to make that mistake, Mr.
Gates. Louis Gates.
Gates. All right. Take this to Sandy and have her clean it up by tonight, okay? Good work. So, Mr. Gates, what can this old fart do for you?
You don't really look like a professor.
So where'd you find this?
In the Oxbow?
The Oxbow. Wasn't that just in the news? Something about convicts?
Yeah, I'm the guy they hired to find him.
Bounty hunter?
Please, civil servant, it sounds a little less,
Barbaric?
I tracked him for 4 days. Trail ended in a meadow 20 miles in. Somebody got to those men before I did. There was blood everywhere in that.
It's quite a story. You know what this is?
I'll call it a wild guess. An arrow.
Cheyenne arrow. Dog soldier, to be exact.
Dog soldier?
Within the Cheyenne tribe, there used to be a military society made up of the strongest and bravest men. They were fierce fighters, unyielding. They called themselves Hotametania, dogmen. The cavalry called them dog soldiers or suicide soldiers. They often acted as rear guard, a sort of sacrificial decoy, so the rest of the tribe could escape. You see?
Was it me?
Nothing. Except maybe another one of your civil servants beat you to those men.
So what about this?
An authentic reproduction. About $15 in any tourist shop.
I saw something in that meadow.
What? Exactly.
I don't know. It's just that later I found horse tracks.
And what's so unusual about that?
They weren't shod. I checked with the Forest Service, and nobody's running stock up in that country. And nobody rides unshod horses except...
Indians, that's what you're implying, isn't it?
Well...
You don't seriously believe Cheyenne dog soldiers are running around loose in the oxbow, do you?
No, of course not. I'm just... I'm not a nutcase, okay?
I'm sorry, I can't help you, but...
Come back here. Drop that bone. Drop it. Get back here. Is that your dog?
Give it back to him, Zip.
The group from the Institute's here, Doctor.
I'll be right there. Mr. Gates, it's been, entertaining. Drive carefully.
Somebody killed those men, Doctor. It wasn't me, and it wasn't another bounty hunter. Zip. Sorry.
Are you always this persistent?
I got halfway home before turning back. Call it gut instinct.
And what's this gut instinct of yours telling you?
You're not telling me everything.
You want something to drink?
Thought you'd never ask.
Well, I'm not hiding anything you wouldn't eventually uncover.
Give me that. Let go. Let go. Zip.
So I'm willing to satisfy your curiosity if you promise not to bother me again.
Deal.
Mineral water. It's good for you. Here we are. By late 1864, many tribes were raiding settlements, stealing horses, making a general nuisance of themselves. But one of the few Cheyenne chiefs really trying to make peace was Black Kettle. He and his people were instructed to make camp at Sand Creek near Fort Lyon. They'd been promised protection, so that night they had a feast with dancing and games to celebrate peace. The following dawn, November 29th, was freezing. A group of Colorado volunteers known as the Bloodless Third surrounded the camp. They were instructed to take off their coats. Strange, huh? Black Kettle immediately raised an American flag and the white flag of peace. People were rushing around in great panic and fear, and he kept calling out not to be frightened. They'd been promised protection. There was no danger. Suddenly, the troops attacked. Now, 2/3 of these Indians were women and children. It was total chaos. It was a massacre. Blood froze instantly on the bodies. And then the looting began. Scalps were taken, fingers, ears, noses cut off, babies were cut out of their wombs, women had their uteruses cut off, and the soldiers wore them on their hats. As a matter of fact, when they put their clean coats back on, they paraded through Denver with body parts decorating their uniforms and horses.
Jesus.
Among the few that escaped Sand Creek were 20 men, women, and children led by Lone Wolf, leader of the Dogmen. The soldiers chased them northward through 2 states, right up into the mountains of northwestern Montana. A blizzard forced them to turn back, and they left the Indians for dead. Here, Lone Wolf. There. Now you know everything there is to know. It's late. I'm tired. Good night.
Wait a minute. Don't you see? It all adds up.
What?
Just suppose. What if by a fluke or a miracle, what if Lone Wolf and those Cheyenne did survive? Isn't it possible their descendants could remain hidden in the Oxbow?
They didn't survive.
How do you know?
They were starving in a hostile environment, winter, only the clothes on their backs. They didn't survive.
You're sure of that?
If there were Indians in the Oxbow, don't you think someone would have seen them by now?
Not necessarily.
You are in that case.
No, look at the wolf. Now, we know wolves exist in the Oxbow, okay? I've found their tracks. I've heard their howls. I even found a spot where one watched my camp for half a day. But I never seen one.
That's not the same.
It is the same.
It's not the same. Look, Elvis is dead. The government isn't hiding UFOs, and there are no Cheyenne dog soldiers living in the Oxbow.
Why are you being so goddamn pig-headed?
Because I'm goddamn good at it. Look, I know you saw something out there you can't explain. I do believe that. But I can't invest all this time and energy in pure fantasy. I rely on facts. Now, we're both tired. I'm going to bed. You're welcome to the couch. But, I should warn you, I tend to walk around naked in the morning.
These files contain copies of every issue we ever published. 93 years worth. There you are, son. Happy hunting.
Thank you.
Starved. Nicknamed Jacko. Doesn't speak a word of English.
Good morning.
Hi.
How you doing today, Mr. Hollis?
When they gonna put some goddamn fish in this river?
Oh, you know, I talked to the game warden, and he assures me that this river is full of fish.
Oh, he's a liar. Why, when I was a kid, we'd come down
Mr.
here...
Hollis, this is Mr. Gates. He's gonna visit with you for a while.
Full of fish my ass. Who the hell are you?
Wonder that myself sometimes.
Hand me one of them night crawlers, will you?
Yes, sir. Well, I understand you used to work for the railroad.
Not just any railroad, son. The Great Northern Pacific. 53 years.
Mr. Hollis, tell me about Jacko.
Jacko? Well, I'll be damned.
You remember then?
I remember. I caught the little runt.
What happened?
Been a hell of a lot of years since I thought of that. '35, I think it was. Me and old Ed Valley, we was headed up the Kootenai. Spur line needed some work. Sometime past noon, we spotted something run across the tracks. First, I thought it was a deer. Then I seen it was a boy. Well, Ed stopped the train. We lit out after him.
Hey, there he is.
We chased him a ways and finally cornered him down along the river. As soon as we got close, we seen he was the Indian. Didn't speak English, just sort of grunted.
What did you do with him?
Well, me and Ed didn't know what to do with him. He was cold and tired, so I wrapped him in my shirt. We brought him down to Sheriff Case. He stuck him in a cell because he didn't have no other place to put him. We nicknamed him Jacko because his face kind of looked wide-eyed and scared, like a jack-o'-lantern. Next morning, he was gone. We figured he squeezed out through the bars during the night. Well, that was the end of it. Nobody ever seen him again. Of course, the sheriff contacted some of the local reservations, but nothing ever come of it. Seems like nobody knew who the boy was nor where he come from.
Where do you think he came from?
Hell, I don't know. But you tell me, what's an Indian boy who don't speak a word of English doing way out in the middle of nowhere, 60 miles from the nearest town?
This photo was taken just after these Cheyenne girls arrived at the Indian school in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. The same girls, 14 months later. Their hair was cut, they were given Christian names, and forbidden to speak in their native tongue.
I'll see you study hall. All right.
So began the government's policy in dealing with the conquered Plains tribes. The policy of assimilation, both religious and cultural.
We need to talk.
Look at this. 17 people disappeared. In the Oxbow since 1898. 17 people. Doesn't that seem a little odd?
Do you always wear that hat?
There's more. In 1935, a young Indian boy was found on the edge of the Oxbow. Didn't speak a word of English. I talked to the man who caught him. An Indian boy who doesn't speak English and vanishes without a trace. Explain that one. You rely on facts. Isn't that what you told me? Well, these are the facts.
What do you want from me?
I'm going back in. If my hunch is right, I don't want to end up on that list. I need someone along who speaks Cheyenne. One of your students?
No. Oh, no.
All I'm asking for is a few days. We ride in, we take a look around, we ride back out. 3 days. If they're out there, I have to know. And God damn it, so do you.
Morning.
Folks, I'm in a bit of a rush, so come on. Come on.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, relax. He seems capable enough.
I don't trust him.
Let's mount up. We got a long ride ahead of us.
Good luck, Doctor.
Excuse me? What the hell are you doing?
I'm checking the stirrup.
Oh, no, no way. Hey, kid, get back down here.
Don't listen to him, John. I'll see you in 3 days. You go on now. Like you said, if they're in there, I have to know.
This ain't gonna be a picnic, lady. I've seen this country reduce grown men to tears. Ain't no place for a woman.
You really are a cowboy, aren't you? What is it you fellas say? We're burning daylight.
Well, maybe we should rest.
If you're tired. Smells, interesting. What is it?
Lewis Gates Wilderness Stew.
Uh-huh, and what's in Lewis Gates Wilderness Stew?
Anything that ain't nailed down.
You know, when I was a kid, I hated the idea of camping out. I mean, anything that crawled or buzzed scared me to death. So what do? I choose a career that keeps me outdoors 80% of the time. You know, it's funny how things turn out. Now I find being in the wilderness so invigorating, life-affirming, really.
Jesus, Wonder Woman.
I've got some aspirin.
I don't need any aspirin, thank you.
Boy, aren't we in a great mood.
Hey, look, just because I let you ride along doesn't mean I have to like it. Now stop treating me like a child.
I didn't realize I was. Thank you. AG?
Abraham Gates, my grandfather.
You really hang on to things.
Some things. Well?
Not bad.
Hmm.
You don't mind the taste.
All right, I heard that. From now on, you cook your own supper. How's that?
Is he always like this? Good night, Gates.
Right, Doc. You're not gonna walk around naked in the morning, are you?
I'll try to restrain myself.
Oh, this is where I found the arrow in the tracks. I guided elk hunters in this far, but never went beyond that ridge. And that's the direction where the tracks are headed. I wonder how long this weather will keep up.
80% chance of rain through tonight, clearing by tomorrow.
Really? An old Indian trick?
KQRP All News Radio.
Huh. Careful this damn shell. Watch your footing, and I mean it. If your horse goes down, you don't go with him.
Thanks for the tip.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't even move. I told you to watch your step. You're not in a classroom. Out here, one little mistake will get you killed.
Feel free to discharge, Mr. Gates.
You see the rope?
Yeah?
Oh, let go and grab it with both hands.
What about you?
Don't worry about me, just do it! Ready?
Yeah?
On 3. 1, 2, 3! Zip! Zip! Lead the horse! Good boy! That's it, good boy! Now pull her up! Pick her up!
You okay?
Yeah. Yeah. It's just a little disconcerting to realize that the smartest member of our expedition's a dog.
Saddle up. We still got 2 hours of daylight left.
Zip, do you want a taste? Want a taste? Hmm? Here, Zip. Let me get you. Is that good? Is that good? Yeah, you want more?
Jesus.
Okay. You're really in your element out here, aren't you?
I like the solitude.
Lately, seems like the only time I'm at ease is when I got 100 miles between me and the rest of humanity.
Sounds like you were born a century too late.
Yeah. That's what my wife used to say.
Used to?
And she died a couple years ago.
I'm sorry. Was she ill?
We were riding in the back country, making a river crossing, and horse spooked and bucked her. I went in after her. The current was too strong. 1 second she was there, and Her dad still blames me to this day.
What more could you have done?
Drowned. What about you? Have you been married?
Only to my work. Don't get me wrong. There have been plenty of men. Some worked out and some didn't. It just always had to be on my terms.
Lady, if I was born a century too late, you were definitely born a century too early.
Russell and his wife came across it berry picking. Mrs. Burton said Lewis was in the Chronicle the other day. He spent 3 hours going through old copies of the newspaper.
What the hell are you up to, Gates?
Oh, you want a drink?
Love one.
Whiskey. It's good for you. I'm curious about one thing. Why Indians?
Oh, because I admire them. And because we owe them a tremendous debt.
How's that?
Well, they gave us romance, myths, legends. They gave us a history. The Indians shaped the character of our entire nation.
We picked a hell of a way to say thank you, didn't we?
Well, what happened was inevitable. The way it happened was unconscionable.
Would there be any whiskey left?
My head feels like a punching bag thanks to you.
I got some aspirin.
Oh, great. Something's chewed a hole in my sleeping bag.
Tracks?
What?
On the ground. How many toes?
4.
It's probably some little chipmunk. Chipmunks, muskrat, squirrels. They all have 4 toes in front, 5 in the back. All the others got 5 and 5. And weasels, though, now they're a different story. They tend to walk on the balls of their feet.
Balls of their feet. Look, we've been riding for a week. I agreed to 3 days. I think we should head back. It was a romantic idea. Indians in the oxbow. I admit I got caught up myself. But we have better things to do than go traipsing around these mountains looking for ghosts. If anyone in my department knew what I was doing out here, they'd have me committed. I don't know why I let you talk me into this. I have classes to teach. I have a life. As soon as we're packed up, we're heading back. Understand? Gates, have you heard a word I've said?
You want to go back?
Yes. I'm an anthropologist, not Daniel Boone. Have you seen my canteen? Where's the canteen? I hate camping. Gates? What is the matter with you?
Here's your damn canteen. Get out!
Not be upon them! No hot!
Very slowly. Toss down your pistol. Do it. Don't move.
His breathing count.
Look at them.
Sha, this is your view. Look at Shana, honey.
What are they saying?
I'm not sure.
What?
Look at Shana, honey.
Nuka.
Imishna, hey.
Nuka.
Yeah, don't shiv him.
Napiev hot nim. Sita heda. Sita hedan. Ya hadan ma.
What are you telling him?
I told him we come in a good way, in peace. I also told him you were a great warrior who wasn't afraid to fight them all single-handedly.
You gotta be kidding.
The Cheyenne admire bravery. Let's just hope they don't put you to the test.
Well, if they do, I'm coming after you first.
Do it.
Zip. No!
Hang on, boy. Hang on.
Zip.
No, they'll kill you!
Stand him off. Hema adano. Nah, hemuchki.
You were right. They're Cheyenne dog soldiers. In my life, I never would have believed. And yet, here we are. A step back into history. My God, I feel privileged. I'm sorry. This is not so tough after all.
Like hell you're not.
Не вынесем!
She can't walk any further. She needs a horse. A horse!
She's weak. She has to ride.
Lewis, I'll be fine.
Listen, asshole. Either she rides, or you're gonna kill both of us right now. You may not understand my words, but you get my meaning, don't you? What's it gonna be?
Let me take him. Please, you're exhausted. Come on. Non, sto sei wo.
Whatever you said, I hope it's friendly.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
It's no use. The Indian predates the Boy Scout. The knots are solid.
What are they gonna do with us?
I don't know.
You're the expert, remember?
Well, they could kill us. But traditionally, many Cheyenne prisoners were just absorbed into the tribe.
Absorbed?
Yeah. They treated their prisoners so well, they often refused to go home even if they had the chance.
Yeah. The hospitality overwhelms me.
Well, you can't blame them, really. They're afraid of us.
His name is Zip. Lillian, how do you say thank you?
Yeah-ish.
Now-ish?
Mahioshi Butame. Nine.
No!
He wants us to follow him.
Why not leave my dog?
You don't have a choice.
Moe, mehetan, nahashive.
What, hon?
What?
This is Spotted Elk, the last surviving son of Lone Wolf.
Newa no ochime. In the sewachi ochime, nikit tomatenes mestomas. Nesewachi ochime, nitosto ochime adanamayan.
He wants to know if we've come to return him to the House of Iron Bars. Seems when he was a small boy, he was captured by some white men and put in a cage.
Jacko. You get a line on Mr. Personality here?
His name's Yellow Wolf. He's leader of the dog soldiers, next in line to be chief.
Guess it takes a real man to shoot a dog.
You should be happy they didn't eat him. What didn't I tell you? That's the other reason they're called dog soldiers.
Chill ni to chong.
This is where we stay.
What's it now? Just the one. Nto he eo kashkene. Tamha he na mahakse. It's it now just.
Tells of many Cheyenne killed. Of his father's flight from the white soldiers. There was a great storm. The Indians were lost and starving. A wolf appeared and led them to this valley. The wolf spoke, telling them to remain here, hidden from the white man, forever. They survived. This was during the moon when the deer shed their horns. 128 winters ago.
Nuka! Nuka!
What's going on over there?
My God.
Zinta monets na neswadzum na. Nishe veho mai ma ho nana ho neo.
They were hunting when his son got separated. He was shot by 3 white men. Yellow Wolf and the Dogmen killed them. He's burning up. The infection must be spreading.
Lillian, tell me what he needs. Why don't you try and convince them, and I'll ride.
Husayyots, Zekhistan.
Nasa mani.
He says the decision's not his.
Sinaka chance wa ho yo just. Sinaka asi ho no was the maneo. Nahan.
It's good you offer, but his people have survived all this time without the white men's help. To ask for it now might make something bad happen. Penicillin. As much as you can get.
Isn't that hard to come by without a prescription?
Use your imagination.
Right. Tell him I need my pistol. Now my knife.
Louis, I don't think
the
that's...
knife.
Nahimochk.
Oh, one more thing.
What the hell are you doing?
That's for Zip.
No, ha! Schnitze away. Schnitze away.
That was stupid.
Well, I'm sorry, Lillian. But before I do somebody a favor, the score has to be even. That's just the way I am.
He'll ride with you part of the way. Be careful.
If you
If you don't come back,
I'll be killed. It's just the way he is.
Okay, girl? Whoa. Easy. Ooh. Easy, girl. Easy. Easy. Whoa, girl. Whoa, girl. Oh! You did good, girl.
With you in a minute. I said I'd be...
That's the problem with this country. Nobody works anymore.
524 Bozeman, Roger. 10 HP will handle.
611, silent alarm at Canmore Drugs, 213 West Main.
Don't do it, buddy. I've got grandchildren.
Relax, will you? Penicillin, you got that? Bag it up. Go on.
Halt!
Briggs.
Don't try anything. I already called for backup.
Oh, no, why'd you go and do that?
396, all units, robbery in progress.
Now you just stay right where you are.
Put that way before you hurt somebody.
No more games, Lewis. I'm taking you in.
Stop that man! He just robbed me!
Rule number 1, Briggs. Never take your eyes off the suspect.
You pull over!
Sheriff, look at this.
He's gonna make it?
It's too soon to know.
Ow!
Okay.
Nicht my head.
Louis Gates Wilderness Stew. Good. And it's good for you, too.
Here, try that. Huh? Oh, come on. Hey. No, you try that.
You don't know what you're missing.
Oh, it's very nice, but really, I couldn't.
This is a way of showing thanks. To refuse our gifts is to insult them.
Now he's very beautiful.
Maquillage. Oh.
Lily, what am I going to do with all this stuff?
Well, what all rich, eligible bachelors do. Find a wife and settle down.
Yeah, funny, very funny. Jesus.
Are you shocked?
You know about this?
For a while. Spotted Elk brought me here. He was curious about some of the things. When game's scarce, they're forced to hunt outside the valley. That's when they run into white men. They hide from most, but those that venture too close.
End up here.
Wouldn't you kill To protect your family and your way of life? Oh, he wants to know about the silver bird with the long white tail. What stan ner? Då har jag
Na, hindi ho now.
Is it? Is it? Is it? Na, honeo. Mat, da is it? Is det da honit no? I just told the man walked on the moon. He just called me a wonderful liar.
Yeah. This is us. This is what's the nehevil. Nah, I don't see what's the nehevil.
What is it?
He wants to know about other Cheyenne, how they're living.
What are you gonna tell him?
The truth. Ishi manetastanuf. Sitistas. Ishi vet ho estanoveo. Ishi sanio. Nesotnik. To say what stanehevim. I've waited all my life to hear that.
You know something, Lillian? We can't let anything happen to these people. No one must ever find out. No one. Deegan.
Who?
My father-in-law. I covered my back trail. How did they find it?
How much time do we have?
They're 3 miles from the waterfall. Half a day, maybe less. Damn.
Spotted Elk wants to leave the valley and travel deeper into the mountains. But Yellow Wolf says there's no time. They should stay and fight.
Jesus, they'll get slaughtered.
The Cheyenne or the troopers?
What if we created a diversion? Maybe it'd buy him some more time.
From this time on, do not mistreat the Cheyenne. Think of us in a good way. All of us are your relations. You exchange gifts in the ceremony.
Lillian, they've already got everything I own.
From this time on, you are one of the like-hearted people. You are Cheyenne. Go in a good way.
What?
I was just thinking how much I'm going to miss your wilderness stew.
Knock it off, Lillian. Saddle up.
I'm afraid this is another journey you're going to have to make on your own. I've asked Spotted Elk if I can stay with him.
Get on your horse, Lillian.
No. My work's just begun. I want a living record set down, a memorial to the last of their kind.
Have you lost your mind?
I've spent half my life teaching others, and now out here with these people, I'm the student. I'm living it. I belong with them. I'm staying.
Damn it, Lillian.
Why don't you admit the real reason you're upset? You'll miss me.
Let's go, Zip. Looks like it's just the two of us. Zip. No, not you two. I won't believe this.
I guess I always knew a woman would come between us. I'm better off here anyway. I got a feeling I'm headed for trouble. Take care of her. Hmm?
I'd like to sleep with it.
Naish.
Now ease yourself. This ought to help.
That looks ancient. Is it still good?
Dynamite? It's like wine. Only gets better with age. Jesus! Hey, easy, easy. You see this? Over time, it sweats. Huh? Nitro, big boom! God. Well, this is goodbye. Little. You promise me something. No matter how bad it gets, no matter what happens. Don't let them eat my dog.
I promise.
Say, you really walk around naked in the morning?
Do weasels really walk around on the balls of their feet?
What'd you say to a goodbye kiss?
I'd say it's about time. What the hell was that? You call that a kiss?
Well... I'm a good student.
Howdy, Bill.
Lewis?
That too tight?
Sorry about the cheap shot back in town. Nothing personal.
There's a cave halfway up. Goes all the way through the waterfall.
All right, men, mount up.
Egan! You're making a mistake. You do this, you're gonna get these men killed.
All right, man, let's move out. Yeah. Stop it! Come on. I'll kill you where you stand! Drop that damn gun! Do it now! Put it down, Gates!
He's hurt bad! What do we do now, Deputy? We're going back! Come here, give me a hand! I need some help here!
Get our stuff, guys.
They tell me that you saved my life. You did for me what you couldn't do for my daughter. I wish to God it was the other way. I'm tired of hating you, Lewis. When you're ready, I think maybe it's time we have that talk. Now, nobody around here, including me, wants to
see you put away for stealing some penicillin, for Christ's sake. So we're dropping the charges. But there's something I have to know. In that tunnel, just before the explosion, I thought that I saw... What's out there?
What do you think is out there?
Okay. Fine.
Whatever you're protecting, I hope it's worth it.